Hello everyone. Hello everyone. This is Saurabh and welcome to Performance Testing Basic course and I am on behalf of and I will be your trainer for performance testing and I am on behalf of Uplatz. So as we discussed on the last class, we were working on the script. So we'll continue working on the same script and I'll explain in detail what all steps we are covering. It will basically help you. We'll see 2 or 3 sites. For first we'll build in 2 or 3 sites and then we'll focus on the next phases and all. So I guess you are watching my previous session as well. Let me just open the views in first. Okay, so what I'll do before starting, I'll just run this particular script and I'll show you what all changes we have done so far. Added a breakpoint. Go to watch. Okay, so for that we got the random number as 2 and our category ID is fish. Just a second, guys. Okay, 3 and dogs. So category ID is 3 and dogs. So definitely what we'll do, we'll check this particular value, product count. So we were getting 6 product ID. So running one by one. Let me go to the watch. We got the 6 product count as 6 and the random product ID K9PD01. So we stored this product ID K9BD01 in this particular LR variable and then we are finding the text check list price. So I'll show you the response for now. So I'll select this. The previous class we were able to see that we could not see the response. So here I'll show you the response. So this is the product ID. Oh, not this. We are seeing the recording. So we have to see the replay because we have already made the dynamic changes in this particular thing. So item ID K9, product ID, description is male adult bulldog, and list price is $18.50 and $18.50. So we'll just note it and see in the UI as well. So this is the response what we are getting or not. We'll just verify the name K9BD01. Okay. Let me go to the docs K9BD01, and we are getting male adult bulldog, female puppy bulldog. So we'll even verify in this particular thing male adult bulldog, female puppy bulldog. We are getting in the same what our response 18.50, 18.50. Let us check that in this UI as well. 18.50, 18.50. So this is what we got in the response K9BD01, and estimate item ID is EST-6, EST-7, EST-6 and EST-7. So I think we are getting the exact response. So let us just enhance other as well. We'll continue enhancing other script. We'll remove this particular, and now we wanted to add, instead of tiger circ, we wanted to add item to cart. Okay, and then we have to find out, okay, here again this is est6 3 and this product id. So I think we have already got the product id. So from this we can copy this and we can replace control f, and we can find all the things in the entire solution we are getting in one exact place. Control v, save it, and now we have to make it dynamic, this est3. We don't know especially like what is the item id we have. So let me just open that. So this is the item id number is est6 and est7. So as this was recorded earlier with fish, that's the reason it is showing as est6 est3. Now again we have to correlate that thing. So I'll just correlate this thing, copy the thing, paste here, and instead of product id I'll write item id. Now we have to calculate the left and right boundary. So we have to go, we can copy this whole thing and paste here. Okay, I think we have correlated the item id. Now let me just check the in the next page what it is showing. So what is the unique thing we can see? Shopping cart. We can copy and paste. So we had done the changes in the average find also, and now it's time to change the transaction number as well. So we are add item to cart. Okay. Oh sorry. We did some changes. So we can copy this thing. We have to paste it here. Copy this thing. Paste it here. Now remove this particular thing, and we have to do some changes. Instead of product ID, first is item ID. Sorry, item ID. And now we have to copy this thing. Question mark equals to, copy the whole thing, paste it, save it. And now, as we have correlated that thing, now it's time to remove this thing in this response. Instead of list price, we'll do shopping cart. And now we can change the shopping price to shopping cart, save it. We have to change the transaction number as 5. And instead of add product ID, add item to cart, and we'll remove this thing. Give a double quote, save it. So before that, we have to do this particular changes. We have to write add character star rand, sorry, item ID. Copy this thing, okay. Now it's time to copy all the things, paste it here, save it. Instead of product count, we'll get item count. Copy. Instead of product count, item count, A to I. Instead of save it. Now random number, item count, save it. Copy this item ID from globals, copy rand item ID. Now it's time to paste here as well. And one more thing, paste it. You have to paste this item ID and make a LR variable. Now copy this random item ID. Okay, so we'll put a breakpoint here, save it, and even we'll see this watch count. Is it giving us the correct result or not? And let us run this, replay this thing. So go to watch count, add this particular item count in watch count. Okay, random number we already have, a random ID. Okay, item kind is 2. EST11. We'll see in the runtime data what is the product we have got. RP. So we got it reptile. So when we come to reptile, we have RPSN01. So again we'll see what all product ID we have selected. We have selected RPSN01. SN01. So again, see, there are two items here: venomless rattlesnake and rattleless rattlesnake. So EST11, and let us see which one it is selecting. So it is selected with go to the output console, and it is selected 11. It is adding up 11. So this is the one it is adding. Go to the script, and we will see if this particular shopping cart is coming or not. I'll run this step by step. F10. You can just click this button in the UI, or you can just in the keyboard you can press F10, Fn plus F10. So see, this is also passing up. We'll just check the response if this is coming exact or not. So in the snapshot, we'll try to hover this particular URL, click this particular URL, then split it. This one recording when initially we recorded, and this is the replay. So we are considering replay. So controls C and remove this, paste this for rattlesnake. So and so we are adding 11, right? Okay, we can remove this. Now see, rattlesnake. What is item ID, product ID, description, in stock, quantity. Instead of 2, we wanted to add 1. Okay, and now see, item ID, product ID, description, in stock, quantity. This all thing you have to manage. Item ID, product ID, description, in stock, quantity, list price, total cost. Total cost. So we are getting Venomless, Rattlesnake, RPSN01, EST111 is the item ID, and this list price is the amount 18.50, and total cost is also 50, whereas we have only added one thing, one product in the cat. So we are getting correct response. Let us just focus on the other thing as well. Save it. Okay, we are saving it. Sorry guys. Okay, so now it's time to look at enhance this particular transaction. Click proceed to checkout. So we had already added fifth transaction. Now copy this whole thing, paste it, save it, and if copy this, save it. Okay, proceed to checkout. So we wanted to check this out. Let's see in the UI what is it is showing. J2EE login never prioritize. I'll add this add cart instead of one, update cart, proceed checkout. Okay, this is the payment details page we are getting. Payment details or billing address, anything is unique. So we'll just put copy this thing, billing address, copy this, paste this, save this. We'll copy this whole thing as it states common. Okay, it is already copied here. We'll remove this particular thing time. Okay. Now it's time to edit our transaction. It's the sixth transaction, and proceed to checkout. We are just proceeding to checkout. So let us see what all things it is asking. So in this we are not getting anything else. So we'll check the response. Proceed to checkout. What is the response we are getting? Control A, copy. So we are getting this thing as a response. So order selected, visa, this all things. So as it is automatically populating, so it is giving us the value. If it should not, it will give us that slash. So now we'll focus on the next transaction. Save it. So this is the seventh transaction we are looking out, and now it's time to look this particular thing. So what is the scenario we are focusing on? So click continue in payment detail page. Same you can mention here. Click continue in payment page. Okay. So we have updated the transaction. Now it's time to continue and give this particular transaction order text count. For the text check, we have placed order as this is the unique one, or else we can shipping address. Anything, whatever you find it unique, you can put it here. And now, so basically, if you have some random values, you can edit it 9999999. So I have to parameterize this thing. So as we found out that source phase in this code generation, go to output, code generation, go to starting, paste few of the things. So here also you can get it, this particular thing, source phase. So again, you select control all dot inf. It will show you which transaction this particular thing is coming out. So seventh transaction, let us in the T7 snapshot. So here you have to correlate that thing. So web res say param colon will be equals to comma rb equals to comma last. Okay, so we have to, as we know, this is the this for source, control alt z, find out. Okay, so we'll just copy this particular thing, put in the left boundary, we give backward slash, as this will escape this particular thing. Okay. So again we have to scroll it right, and we have to know the right boundary as well. We'll consider this till here. Okay, give a backward slash to escape the thing. Okay, now it's time to give the source space, c underscore source space underscore 1, as we already have in the previous one. So now I'm just copying this thing and pasting this thing and enter. Instead of source space, we'll mention fp. See in the runtime data what the name we have given. We'll give the same name, source space e underscore source space, and we have given caps lock. So we'll continue with the same naming convention, save it, and now go to output and copy this right boundary as well. This thing, copy the left boundary, escape the thing. Okay, okay, copy the right boundary as well. We'll see Okay, we have a double quote here, paste here, escape the thing, and now I think it is fine. We'll capture this thing. Now copy and replace this particular thing. It is always good copy this thing for people who are reworking or for the validation purpose. They should comment this and save here so that initially what they have captured they can get it. So what you do, double quote and save it. So this way you can refer this is the value you are getting, and double quote and fp value, copy, paste, save it. So what you do, control H, to space, copy the thing, replace all. So this value will also replace, paste it, control S, will mention capital FP1. Now copy the thing and replace. We'll again mention this thing, and we'll see in this particular thing this will have replaced it, or whatever values or occurrence it might have come in any request, it will change it. So as it is a unique text, so we can use this shortcut command, that is control plus H. This gives out this pop-up. Here will what text we want to replace we can give here, and what is the text we wanted to replace with we can give here. So it will change accordingly. So this one, why you need to add is like, suppose in case you are not working this project and you are say moved to some other project, it will help you to it will help the other person to refer this particular reference number, and he can find out that, because if you don't put that particular comment, it will be very difficult for the new member who's freshly working on this thing. So for the uh, as the script will be done very quickly, so I would highly suggest you to comment this all things and put this on. Okay, so here what you need to do is you need to parameterize everything. So what I'll do, basically I'll parameterize everything. Okay, because this is the thing I will be providing, visa and all everything details. So definitely visa, credit card, mastercard, anything, because as of now I don't have anything. I'll just copy this thing, card type. So right click, replace with parameter, create a new parameter, and now I can mention p, as it is parameterization, p underscore card type, visa. Okay, no, credit card. Now create, instead of this, now I'll give p, credit card, and now go to properties and select visa type. Okay, card type, this is the card type. Select this particular column, add column, a value will be added, and now what you need to do, same line as p card type. So instead, whenever you are using one row, it will point out to this thing and it will select this particular value accordingly. Close it and okay. Yes, expiry date. Okay, Now right click, replace with parameter p expiry date properties, select card type, add column, same you have to do same line as card type, so it will point the say this particular value, close it, and okay. So this is the billing first name, p first billing first name, properties, select accordingly card type, select this, add column, okay. So this is the billing last name, billing, give always a name, parameter name which you can refer to this particular file. Property, you don't give an arbitrary name because you need to understand this thing as well. So select this thing, add into column, card type, address one, card type, column, add column, okay. Now instead of this card type, address one, and close it. Okay, no. We'll replace this particular parameter. Properties, instead of this card type, add column, okay. Instead of selection, close, okay, no. And billing city, billing city, card type, name, add column, okay, close, okay, no. billing state, select this thing, card type, add the column to this file. See this billing state is added. Now select same line as card type. Okay. Now billing zip. Billing zip properties, card type, add column. Okay. Select anyone unique, not unique. Card type, billing zip is added. Close. Okay. No. Now you have to add this particular country. Billing country properties. Card type and close. Okay. No. You don't need to provide this continue. This is a button. And now save it. So what is the use of this particular thing when you do so? Even for the next time, for the next iteration, it gives a flexibility to give with different values. So if everything is same, now and consider my name is different. Let me just take a Robert Johnson. Johnson. Okay, control all and save. Now see you for both iteration, and so let me just select this particular thing, card type, and this first line, instead of one I wanted to point this particular two. Instead of now ABC, it should print the first name and last name as Johnson. Now close and save. At last when we run, I'll show you the difference. Okay. Now we'll add this particular thing. Definitely I am in the order page as of now. Click continue in payment detail page, and now I have to confirm. Once I went this, I have to confirm. So here is my order ID. Okay. Okay. So now